Hello, guys. Welcome to our NFP session today. All right. Now let's look at what the session is going to look like today. First, all right. Now we're going to for a while, we've been trading Euro USD, and we're going to also be looking into Euro USD today. And the reason why we're doing Euro USD is because we are trading a US employment data. We're trading the US employment data. And the US employment data, as we know, is very, very volatile. So, and the currency pair that sort of almost perfectly correlates with the price action for the dollar index is the Euro USD, right? So there's this almost perfect correlation you will find between the Euro USD and the dollar index. Now, because of that, when we see a good reaction on the dollar index due to the news, we should be able to see Euro USD react in the opposite direction, just about the same, just about the same way, right? Please keep yourselves mute, guys. Right, so that's the reason why we'll be looking more at the Euro USD rather than any other currency pair. Okay. So first of all, let's start with the news. What are we expecting to see happen today? So last month, by this time last month, by the way, NFP is first Friday of every month. But you notice that today is a Thursday, and that's mainly because on the 4th of December, sorry, the 4th of July is the Independence Day celebration for the US, right? And it was shifted forward to tomorrow. So because of, and it's on the weekend, so it was shifted forward to tomorrow, Friday. So the NFP was shifted even further to Thursday. So that's why we're having NFP on Thursday. So there are these kinds of situations that happen periodically with NFP, right? So you'll find a shift here and there. Okay? So basically, that's why we're having it on Thursday. Then today, we see that we're tracking mostly 3 data points for the NFP today. We're tracking the NFP number itself. We're tracking the average hourly earnings. Then we're tracking the unemployment rate. So you can see, let's look at forecast. Now, for forecast, we're seeing for previous, the numbers came in at 172,000 last month. And then unemployment rate remained at 4.3%, and then we had average hourly earnings coming at 0.3%. Now, for this month, what is likely to drive the data? What is it that's likely to drive the market this period, right? There are a couple of things right here. Recently, we've seen comments by the new Fed chair. The Federal Reserve Chairman a new Federal Reserve Chairman just came in, got sworn in last month in the person of Kevin Walsh. So we've been listening to his body language and a whole lot of information coming from him. We see that he's a bit hawkish. And that's the reason why you've been seeing the drive. You've been seeing price really moving higher, the dollar index really moving higher because of the hawkishness of the current Fed chair. And then many of us will notice that we've been seeing massive sell-off in gold recently. And that's basically because of the hawkish, amongst other things though, basically because of the hawkish tone of the new Fed chair. Right? And the dollar index has been a beneficiary of that. And then, of course, we should expect to see even further upside on the dollar index. But basically, the market tends to rise, tends to make move in a trend and then we'll see a pullback. Price moves in a trend and then we'll see a pullback. Price moves in a trend and then we'll see a pullback. So what we're expecting to see here today is this, right? You can see the average hourly earnings is not really changed based on forecast. It's not really changed from last month. So we're still expecting 0.3% for this month. The unemployment rate is still unchanged from last month. It remains 4.3% this month, right? So what is likely going to, if this remains the same, remember these are forecast numbers. Okay? Any of these can change when the actual comes out. But based on forecast, what we are looking at where we're really looking to see a change in numbers is actually the NFP number itself, right? It's expected to come in at 104,000. Now, if that actually happens, then now let's look at the scenario of what could happen in the market. What is it that could happen in the market based on that? And then that will give us an idea as to what we should be looking at. And previously, guys, I told us something about how price usually moves. Now, when you go on a higher time frame, this news is going to be out in 23 minutes. So I'm going to go through all this very quickly, and then we'll be able to determine where we're going to enter the market. Now, when you look at a higher time frame, daily charts and most of the time you do not see where market reacts very heavily because there's a way that news tends to blend into technical analysis. Fundamental analysis tend to blend into fundamental analysis tend to blend into technical analysis, right? So what we're going to look at, we'll look at what's happening with what we're expecting from fundamental side. Then we'll look at the potentials from the technical side, and then we'll be able to make directional move. We'll be able to make a directional prediction as to where price is likely to go due to this NFP, right? Now, we can see that the numbers we're expecting, NFP is set. The NFP numbers is what is expected to be different. And this NFP number is expected to be lesser than last month. Last month was actually a surprise. It was a heavy surprise to the upside. And then we just saw that the dollar index literally took off. Right? We were here. Many of us who traded this last month with us here, we saw it happen. Okay. Now this month we're expecting lower NFP numbers, which is possible, right? Um, so that's the thing. And that's basically, so we're seeing stable. You can see the news here. It's showing that we are seeing stable employment numbers, but then it is very easy for this number to dip below what it was before. So there's a huge amount of hiring going on right now. We might not be expecting to see higher numbers than before. So it may be allowable, right? Like last month, you see how we built into the fact that we might actually be expecting higher numbers. But today, it might actually be this number, the previous number we had, or something less. And if that's something less, is actually what we see forecast here, or maybe a little less than this, what will happen is that we'll see a temporary dip in the dollar index. A temporary dip in the dollar index. Now, if that temporary dip happens in the dollar index, right, then price that would mean that price is going to get into a sell. Okay. Now, that is what fundamental forecast is telling us. Now, let's quickly look at what the technical analysis is telling us. We have literally 10 minutes to do this. All right. Now, let's go higher here. Now, when you look at what's going on here, you will see that price has basically been trending down. Can you see? Trending down. Now, when you look at it on a higher time frame, you see that we had a huge displacement to the upside. Can you see this? A huge displacement to the upside. And that huge displacement to the upside happened during all the previous news that we had. We had NFP, we had NFP, we had FOMC, right? All of that caused this huge displacement to the upside. And usually what happens is that when price displaces like this, there has to be a pullback because there's a lot of imbalances here, right? There's a huge imbalance around this level right now. Okay, huge imbalances around this level, huge imbalances around this level. And all these imbalances have not been covered yet. Okay, so now what are we expecting to happen? For me, also, I'm looking at a narrative that can fit into the expectation we have from the fundamental side of things. All right. I'm looking at a narrative that could fit in. Now, I'm not trying to force a narrative. Notice that there's a difference between trying to force a narrative in the market and actually looking for a narrative that fits what you're already expecting. So let's try and see whether we can see a narrative that can fit what you're already expecting. So we're expecting lower numbers, lower NFP numbers. Now, those lower NFP numbers are expected to do what? Suppose it's expected to give us a sell-off in the dollar index if that actually happens. So currently, are we seeing anything from the technical side of things that tell us that the dollar index might likely sell soon? So when we look at it, we see that market displays to the upside, and then we've seen that price is basically trending down. We're seeing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. That's what we're seeing here right now. And then look at right now, this last low has just been taken out. Price just took out this last low, maybe in the past like 4 hours, 5 hours. Price just took out this low. So you can see we're seeing a shift in structure here. Previously, this was the low. Previously, we saw a low around here. This was the low. That was the low. But now you see price took out that low. Now, when price takes out a low like this, that tells you further downside, further weakness. That's an expectation of further weakness in price. Okay? That's an expectation of further weakness in price. Okay? So because there's an expectation of further weakness in price, this tells me clearly, if I were trading based on technical analysis alone, I'm expecting a sell basically. Where am I expecting a sell from? I will use a Fibonacci here. So I'm expecting price to sell from somewhere around this level here. This whole area here is where we expect price to sell from. This is where we expect price to sell from. This is a premium zone. This premium area here is where I expect price to sell from. So somehow I'm expecting that price is going to, sell from here somewhere around this whole zone right now. all the way down, either this point or this point, either this point here, 100.32, or this 100.11 here, right? So that's what I'm expecting. Now let's look at Euro USD. We said we're going to trade on the Euro USD. What are we expecting? We will see that price is doing something here also. Previously, we can see that price took out this low here. Price broke this low, which means price going down. Right? Price is going down. But then we see that the area, this is the high here. This is the high. This is the high that led to this break of structure. Now we can see that price went through that high, broke through that high. And once price breaks through that high, look at it here. This is it. Once price broke through that high, that tells us the uptrend is starting again. So for me, I can see a break of structure here. I can see another break of structure here, telling me that price, technically, price is expected to buy. That's what this tells me very clearly. So if that's what we're expecting, it seems to me that we are seeing the opposite of the dollar index setting up. So what are we going to do then? That means we're going to be expecting like a buy on Euro USD. We're going to be expecting a buy on Euro USD. So if we're expecting a buy on Euro USD, where our buy trade is going to be for me here, I'm expecting to see price buy from somewhere around here. This whole area here. This whole area here should be about around where I'm expecting price to buy. Okay? So what we're going to do is that we're going to set a trade we're going to set a pending order trade. So the question is, where are we going to take our trade? We're going to set a pending order trade. And we're going to be looking for mainly buys, right? Mainly buys. I'm going to be looking for mainly buys. So this trade is something we're going to set up very shortly. So this is how we are building a narrative, and we are telling ourselves that it looks like price is going to buy. So for me, I'll be looking to set only buy trades. Normally in this kind of scenario, we'll be looking to get on a buy and a sell. But it looks to me that there are lots of areas here that price could drop into, and that will create, for me, that will create risk in trading. That will create a risk that price is likely to hit this level and pull back. Because of that, I won't be so sure, I won't be so clear as to where price is going to bump into here. So because of that, I just ignore the sell side. I focus on the buy on the buy side. All right. Remember that was how we traded the last NFP, because we could only see areas to the top side where there was a lot of traps, as it were. Market could get into those areas and pull back. So because of that, we decided, okay, let us focus on the sell side, and market really did what we expected it to do. So that's the same approach we're going to be taking today. It doesn't mean that that's a fixed approach all the time, but that's the approach we'll be taking today. So let's look at this. So we're going to be doing Euro USD trade, Euro USD buy stop trade. And now we're going to be doing a buy stop price, buy stop. We have price, we have stop loss, and then we have take profit. So this is how we're going to trade this today. There might be an adjustment coming soon here, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, so our price is going to be 1.14. 50, no, 1.14050. Now, what this means for us is that if price doesn't go our way, we'll miss the trade. Okay? But this kind of trade it has a lot of risk attached to it. So it's a trade you want to be very careful how you take, right? Also, it's important to take care of risk management. You want to make sure that you're, risking not more than 2 to 3% of your money, of your capital on a trade like this, because it's very volatile. It happens very fast. It can make you a lot of money very quickly, and it can lose you money very quickly, right? So it's very important to keep that in mind when doing this kind of trading, right? Now, for stop loss, what are we going to do? We're looking to enter here from around this area for buying, buy, stop. Okay, price is currently here, so we're expecting it jumps up, that takes us in. That's a buy stop. Now, for a sell, for our stop loss will be looking to do around 150 points for our stop loss. 150 points for our stop loss. So we have 1.13900. That will be our stop loss. Our take profit level will be okay. So this is going to be our trade. And this trade will set it up within the next 5 minutes. If anything changes, we will know, but currently it looks as if nothing might change. So we're going to set this trade up. Like I said, when you're setting this trade up, make sure you are using proper risk management. Proper risk management. So if you buy a stop trade, entry price is 1.14050. Stop loss is 1.113900. Take profit is 1.14300. Okay. So that's the trade we're taking. That trade, you can basically set it up now, or you can wait for 125. That's 4 minutes from now. 4 minutes from now. You can basically set up now or wait for 4 minutes from now, 125. And then by the time that trade is set, all you're just looking for, what we're just going to do is wait for another 5 minutes, right? So price is currently pulling down. You can see price is currently pulling down, right? So very likely, set inside this area here is what we're expecting price. If price goes the way we're expecting it to go, we should see price push from up all the way from here up to that's what we're targeting right there. That's what we're targeting right there. Okay. And our stop loss would be for 15 pips together. Okay. So these are trades. These are trade setup for today. We'll just go ahead and set it up. Remember, it's Euro USD buy stop trade. It's a buy stop, it's the price, it's the stop loss. Okay. Let's set that up. And like I said, this is a very fast-paced trade. It's a trade that can be very volatile. Okay, it's a trade that can be very volatile. We're looking at a mix, right, of fundamental and technical in order to be able to take this trade. This trade is likely to be very volatile, so make sure that you're using proper risk management. Okay? Make sure you're using proper risk management. It is advisable to not risk more than 2 to 3% of your capital on any trade. especially this kind of trade, because this kind of trade can be very volatile. And like I said, it can make you a lot of money very quickly, and it can lose you a lot of money very quickly. And that's the reason why you want to make sure that your stop loss, your take profit is there, so that you can easily mitigate any challenges that might come. Like it's come with a trade like this. Now, price is already going up. This is not what we expect. This is not what we want to happen. We want price to go up after like 130. Okay? So that is, we're expecting price to go up by 130, not right now. Expecting to go up in 5 minutes, not at this moment. But of course, market is expectant. Market is waiting for what the news is going to be. So for us, what we just need to do is set our trades and just wait. The only thing we don't want is we do not want price to get our entry before 130. We do not want price to get our entry before 130. That's the only thing right here. But besides that, we are good. Besides that, we're good. Besides that, we're good. So we're expecting price to. So we have 5 minutes to the time, 5 minutes to the hour, 5 minutes to not the hour, basically. 5 minutes to 1:30, where we're expecting the news to hit the wires right here. So we're expecting the news in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So we have a countdown timer here. Like I said, the only thing we do not want is we do not want price to get to our entry before that 5 minutes. That is not very good. Let's watch, because our entry is there already. Let's watch, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hopefully price doesn't get there before 130, because we do not want that. We want our trade to only be activated by the news. We want our trade to be activated by the news. We have 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Minutes to go. Exactly 3 minutes now. Now we have less than 3 minutes. So we'd like price to stay under our price until the news comes out. Want price to stay where it is until the news comes back. Of course, we can't control price. That's what we would want. That's what we want to happen. So let's watch what happens in the next 2 minutes plus 2.5 minutes. So NFP is a highly volatile news event. So expect that a lot of big money is waiting for this news right now. So that's the reason it tends to move higher very quickly or move lower very, very quickly and does it very fast. Okay. Basically, less than 2 minutes to the hour, to the time. Time is 1:30 or 2:30, depending on if you're in South Africa, it's 2:30. I think if you're in Kenya, it's 3:30. So I have just 1 minute to go. What do we have? We have less than a minute. At this time, your trade should be set already, just waiting for what price does. Okay. At this time, your trade should be set, just waiting for what price does. $30. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, so we're there right now. Let's see what price does. Price has activated. Oh, we're in profit right now. We're in profit right now. Take profit hits. Take profit hits. Yeah. Let's do this. Take profit hits. Take profit hits. Take profit hits. Who has made money? Who has made money? Cool. That was really fast. That was much faster than I expected. That was really fast. What happened? Number came in really low. Really low. You see? Came in at 57,000 against the 127,000 revised from last month. And unemployment rate dropped to 4.2%. Right? So like I said, you can see what decided this whole news right now is exactly what happened with the NFP number itself. Can you see this? This is crazy. It's buying massively. Yes. How many people made money? How many people made money? How many people made money? If you made money, just put a 1 in the chat. If you made money, put a 1 in the chat. 1. Roman numeral 1. If you made money, put a 1 in the chat. 1. Good. Okay. Let me make sure we can chat. Yeah. Oh, great. Adeola made money. Put a screenshot there as well. Put a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Put it there. Let's see your screenshot. Doesn't matter how much you made, right? Put a screenshot there. Who else made money? We're about 20 on this call. I should be seeing screenshots flying everywhere. So we're seeing screenshots. Where is the money you made? We're not trying to take the money from you. We're just saying, show it to us. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yes, guys. Who made money on the call? I hope we didn't come here to just watch. I hope we came in here to make money. Yes, Didi made money as well. Drop a screenshot. Let's see how much you made. Let's see how much you made. We're not taking the money. We just want to see how much you made. If you were trying to chat before and you couldn't chat, you can chat right now, actually. Okay? You can chat right now. Can you see price is still going crazy? Price is literally going crazy, right? Price is literally going crazy. Like our TP was hit in literally 1 minute. In 1 minute. It was literally crazy. Who else made money? Who else made money? Who else made money? Who else made money? Didn't we make money, guys? Put a screenshot. I want to see the money that you made, guys. Put a screenshot. Give me a screenshot. Let me see what you made. I'm not about to share it with you. I just want to see. Just want to see. Guys, I'm not encouraged by the messages I'm seeing. Give me your screenshot. Let me see the money you made. Great. Yes, great. Someone just posted a screenshot. Let me see which one's that. try and open it. I'm trying to open it. Who else made money? Who else made money? This was how we did it last month, and this is how we're doing it again. Now, I'm seeing somebody marking on the chat. What I want you to do is show me the money. Yes, I can see your screenshot, Adela. Didi. Didi said he made money. Show me your screenshots, please. I said, I'm not sharing the money with you. I just want to see your screenshot. I just want to see your screenshot. So I'm currently on the okay. You see price is going crazy. And you see what's going on here, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Price is going crazy. Price is literally going crazy. Yes, Did is dropping a screenshot. Who else made? Can you see this right now? This is just crazy. What's going on? Price is just taking off, taking off, taking off, taking off, taking off. Yes, YouTube. How many people on YouTube? Yes, if you're on YouTube, I can see you. $50. Wow, that's great. Wow, somebody made $535. Great, great, great. There, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's good. That's good. That's what I want to, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we're here last month and we did this. So we need to do more of this, right? How many of you agree we need to do more of this? Can you see what's happening here? This is literally price just going crazy. This was exactly what we saw last month. Exactly what we saw last NFP. And you're seeing crazy moves, even in gold. Gold is making, can you see this? This is crazy, crazy moves right here. Crazy moves, right? So great, 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 great. We made money here today and it was really very fast. It was really very fast. Who else made money? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Now, this tells you that on NFP, you shouldn't come to watch. Fund your account and be ready to trade, right? Fund your account. So it's not a movie, it's not a movie, you're not coming to watch. Otherwise, you see somebody like, you see somebody making $500 and you just came here to watch, right? So this is not a place where you want to come and watch. It's a place where you want to fund your account and be ready. Fund your account and be ready. So the um, next fundamental event you're trading, fund your account, $200, $300, fund it and get ready, right? So you see what happened. For those of you that were here last NFP, you see what happened. Now you are here, you can see what's happening, right? So this tells you that you need to get ready on the next one to make money. Get ready to make money, guys. All right. So I think we have we've done what we are here for. We've made money, so we should be on our way out. Right? So thank you guys for coming. We're going to be giving you further details on sessions that we're going to be having from this month. Robots, you make money. You are not 325. Awesome. Give us a screenshot, Robert. Come on, let's celebrate you and celebrate your money. Robert, give me a screenshot. Come on, I'm waiting for your screenshot. Give me a screenshot. Give me a screenshot, Robert. Get it, get it, get it, get it. I know you guys made money. You're just keeping it quiet. It's not a problem. I'm not taking it from you. I'm not taking a part of it. Don't worry. You don't have to pay me. Just show me the money. That's all. You don't have to pay me, guys. Just show me the money. Show me what you made, and that's all I'm asking for. I'm asking you for a part of it. So some of you guys on YouTube also made money. That's great, great, great. We'll appreciate if you can drop a screenshot under the comment section. Drop a screenshot in the comment section of the YouTube of this current YouTube video you're watching. That would be fantastic. That's all we're asking you for. We're not asking you for anything. We're asking you to fund your account, come and make money, give us a screenshot. Just show us, oh, this session made me money. That's all. That's all I'm asking you to do. Okay. So if you're on YouTube right now, you can take a screenshot, put it under the comment section, and then we appreciate that. Great, great, great. Oh, you traded gold. That's nice, nice. Now gold is crazy. Gold is volatile. Yes, yes, yes. I appreciate that. Gold is volatile for many, so that's the reason why I decided, no, let's stick with what a lot of people can handle. Okay. You can see what gold did. Gold was I saw this too for gold, but I decided I will avoid gold because you see what's going on? Literally, literally solid state candles. Literally. Can you see? Just going, just going, just going. This is massive. This is massive. This is massive. Yes, yes. So if you're on YouTube, please drop a screenshot in the comment section. That's what we're asking you to do. And also, we're going to be dropping our Telegram group. If you're on YouTube, we're going to be having sessions like this going beginning from this month of July, and not just fundamental sessions. We're going to have fundamental sessions like this. We're also going to have technical sessions where we tell you what to trade at every time, right? We'll have sessions where you're just doing lives and we're on a live call like this, and then we're telling you buy here, sell here. So we'd like you to join our Telegram group. So our Telegram group, make sure you are on the Telegram group. Please let it. So we're going to be dropping our Telegram group right now. Please make sure you're joining the Telegram group. You don't want to miss the sessions we're going to be having from this month going forward. You don't want to miss money. You don't want to miss money, right? So that's very important announcement. So like I said, once you're coming on board, we're going to be showing you how to fund your account for those who have not funded their accounts yet. When you are on any of these sessions, you have no business coming in there if your account is not funded. Because we're coming to make money. We're not coming to. It's not a movie. It's not Netflix, right? Since it's not Netflix and it's come to make money, you have to come in with a funded account. Seriously, right? Otherwise, you just want to come and watch what other people are doing. What do you gain from that? Nothing. I don't gain. You don't gain anything from that. You want to come in with your account funded. By the end of the session, you have money to do things you want to do. Now, look at someone made $500, another person made what, $300+. Fantastic, right? That's the way it ought to be, right? All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'll be seeing you on the next session. Please join the Telegram group, and you're going to get further updates from us right there. Thank you. Have a fantastic